What's up, everybody? I'm Duke James. This is Ottomans. Bringing some troops over here. So I think I'm just going to take all of this territory. 43 aggressive expansion. It's not that much. And then I'll build a fort here and a fort here, and I'll keep this fort here. This is negative 50% combat width, negative 55% combat width, and then negative 35% combat width. So those are all good provinces to fight in. That is not a good province to fight in. I think then I would take these three provinces as well, build a fort here. Something like that, as I try to take on the final boss. The final boss of the campaign. China. Alright, recent land expropriation? That's hard. That expired, so my stability should increase a good amount. So they can get back to 0 stability. I'm going to build some more men. I do have 400,000 men, potentially 400,000 men, so I'm thinking I'll put 100 to 150,000 men in this area, and then, assuming they actually come down here to fight me, they might just circumvent that area and then come over to India, in which case I'll have at least 75,000 men over here anyway, so that's fine. That's going to take them... I imagine they would, with 800,000 men, they'll probably split their men and send some over here. Alright, these men can go... Actually, I want all of these territories, so I'm not going to be able to take those unless I occupy them, so these men can actually just come over here. Then I'll send these ships over here and do the blockade. Some Venetian separatists. Send these men over there. They just give me access. Here's the religion map mode, again. So most of this area is now converted. I guess I'm converting Indian provinces now to Sunni, so... I'm actually going to send those ships... they could actually stay. Making 200 ducats still? Yeah, the game lags now whenever I have this up, the game lags. Which is not particularly great. Alright, this province now produces 638 crops, so I think it was producing 509 before, so it jumped up to 638. 800,000 peasants, 8,000 births, 3,500 immigrants. What is the, labor difference is still 32. Okay, that's not max, so I'm going to go ahead and put 50 ducats into this province. Should be able to absorb that money. Yeah, this province could probably absorb 50 ducats as well. Let's throw 50 ducats there. 671,000 peasants there. Yeah, that can definitely have. The good thing about these provinces, these Indian provinces, is they have a lot of people in them. 62 labor difference. Oh yeah, I could do massive investment into that province. That province is negative, so I definitely not gonna put anything there. 7 ducats. I'm gonna put 100 ducats in this province. And then let's see how much irrigation rank 6 would cost. Probably a lot, at least a couple thousand. Just gonna go ahead and pay that. Why not? That one's 1/3, so I'm gonna avoid that for a little bit. That one's not even close. This one was what? How much labor? Oh, 16. Alright, yeah, I don't want to do overinvestment there. It's pretty low. This province has 3,000 people migrating out of it. Yeah, 62. So this is 636. I did 100 ducat investment. I think 100 ducats is roughly 200 size farmlands. That's not based on any kind of empirical data. It's just me spitballing, but I think that's roughly that. So 50 then would be 100. That would get about 950-ish, I'm thinking. Maybe. Maybe I just completely made all that up, and I'm completely wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. That province can absorb overinvestment anyway. 180 crop, irrigation rank 3, irrigation rank 4 would cost... Irrigation rank 6 would cost 3,600 ducats, so rank 4 is probably... that's good. Let's get that going. That is not a good province to build in. Alright, this province, 354 out of 1238, labor difference, 23. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of just putting money in these provinces and really nothing happening, so I'm just going to throw 100 ducats into there. Labor difference 23, hopefully they're able to absorb that. These provinces, Constantinople's building amenities still, Cairo's still building whatever capital, Baghdad's still building the capital. Yeah, okay. Imagine these provinces are still building the irrigation that I... Probably. Alright, I took your capital. It's a show superiority, but I have no idea where their army is, so... They don't really have much of an army anyway. Alright, I built another 26,000 men over there, so I'll transition those men over to Indochina eventually. Over time, these guys can get taken out. Alright, they're close. I think taking these two provinces should do it. If not, these provinces will fall fast over here, because they're pretty far away from their capital. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can embrace global trade. So 7 provinces now have global trade. It costs 8,498 ducats. So that is what I'm going to save my money for then. A -1 stability, I will take it. Yeah, so my country's discipline is now strict regimen, which I think is the 3rd tier out of 5. I think that happens because I just have so many men. There are men just sitting around. I would drill them, but I only have 6 commanders, so like I don't think these guys have fought anybody in a long time. There really haven't been any rebels over there. The rebels have cooled off over there. I would drill this stack, but Marca and Conetana constantly has rebels. I'll drill them anyway. I'll drill them on this side. Yeah, I'll just drill them here. I don't think I'm gonna get attacked, so it shouldn't really matter. But then again, I don't want to drill them in a province that rebels might rise up in. That'd be pretty bad. I'll drill them over here in Padua. Alright, they can start drilling. I really don't know what this stack is doing. I think a rebel stack rose up over here a long time ago, and then I just kept them there. That stack, I guess, fighting those rebels, but there aren't actually rebels there. So yeah, I could definitely put at least 150,000 men over here. I'll keep 75,000 over here. There's 104,000 right now, so I can move one of these stacks over. I'll move that stack down. These provinces don't have rebels because I added them to the trade company, so I don't even really need rebel fighters over there. Alright, I'll pick up that stack. Alright, and they would accept. Vijayanagar, Travancore, and Champa would join coalition. Yeah, give those provinces back. Sure, give me that one too. Why not? 1 aggressive expansion. Practically no aggressive expansion from those. I don't care about that stuff then. Give me that. Yeah, just give me that coastline. So no European powers can take it. Now the problem is I don't want to spread myself too wide. Although, then again, I'm just thinking if China moves like 400,000 men here, I suppose that's fine actually, because then they'd have to split their forces, like 200,000 men over here, 200,000 men over here, so I could fight them here and then move over here. So that's actually not that bad. So, sure. Then I'll go ahead and build a level 3 castle there. Level 3 castle there. This is floodplain, so I don't want to fight there. These are all floodplains over here, actually, so I don't really want to fight over here. I should have taken this province. Wooded Highlands. I suppose at the worst, I can just give these provinces up and they can just take them. If it's a Holy War CB, it really won't matter all that much. I'll just build a fort right there. I think I'll attack Dai Viet and take these two provinces, and then I'll build a fort here, because I don't want to fight here. Something like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's why I took the coastline, because Great Britain just took that piece. Speak of the devil and he appears. Also, China moved 57,000 troops into that province. Now, the thing is, I don't want to be attacked by China when I only have 26,000 men over here. That would be pretty bad. So, I'm going to try to rapidly move men over here. I can't really build troops over here because it would take too long because they're not cored provinces. $8,002? No, that's wrong. Should be 724. 814. It's missing a cav unit. Diviet has men all the way over here. Yeah, their capital is all the way right here. I'll see what I can take. I mean, it's only 12 development between those provinces. There's a bunch of cores. 216% now. Did this increase in price? Oh, wow. Okay. It's going crazy. When can I attack Vijayanagara again? 5 years, okay. It's actually going to take a while before I can attack them again. So it's not really viable to get money from them. Widespread tax relief expired, so... should make a lot of money next year, actually. 300-something ducats. We should be less than a couple years that I can embrace. Should be less than a year, really, actually. All right. My heir, actually... my heir's a 143. I don't particularly like him, especially that one admin point, so I'm going to go ahead and disinherit him. We're good on rebels. I suppose China could also send men, like, to these provinces, but yeah, I don't really care about those. I don't know what Yemen's ships are doing all the way out there. Alright, get a good admin guy. Okay, a 443. Yeah, I'll take him. Slightly above average for admin points. I'll take it. I suppose I could fight Hindustan, but I don't think they have much money. But then I do have a bunch of troops just sitting around, so... let's bring those guys over. I'll just have these guys walk through here. 13,000 men can go over there. These guys can replace those guys. This province is Sunni, so there's no unrest. Shuffle some men around. Gujarat's about halfway done with annexation. Next year I have 20,000 men, so I kind of miss them. It's a good amount of men they provide. I could also do a claim on Zanzibar. Took long enough. I'll go ahead and throw up a spy network on Hindustan. I've lost commanders. Grab those guys again. Alright, a couple months. Can embrace. Global trade. Oh, wait a minute. Hindustan is fighting Vijayanagar. I'm not sure I want to, I don't want to weaken Hindustan if they're fighting Vijayanagar. Alright, I think I'll spare Hindustan while they're fighting. What are they even fighting them for? Yeah, it's a defensive war. I don't want Vijayanagar to take more territory. And I don't really need the money. So I will spare them for now. Alright, there's another 22,000 men. Build another army group, send these guys over. Alright, these cores are almost done in India, so that'll be a lot of overextension that we lose once those are finished. In a couple months. Alright, 9,000 ducats, even though we got 4 more provinces. Maybe my autonomy is just decreasing, that's why. Reduces tech cost by 40%. We get an extra merchant, some trade power abroad. And some trade range. I'll take the next mill tech. Sure. China's Tech 31. We're Tech 34 now, so I do have a tiny little bit of a tech advantage over China, so that'll help out a little bit. And then I'll take the next admin tech. The next one after that. We get the next group, and then I can go ahead and just take that first idea. Greatly increased expedition success chance, movement speed on and off ships, naval tradition from protecting trade. So, should go from 40% chance to 80% chance, and expeditions from every 2 years to every year. So, I'm going to start sending my expeditions back to India and try to grab some of this territory over here. Now that the chance has doubled and halved time-wise. Throw a merchant over there in anticipation that we get some territories. Kind of okay with the UK losing a battle, losing a war over here, because they have a bunch of disparate territories that I can't take because I'm allied with them. So I could always break that alliance to take them, but it'd be easier if they just lost them through war. Is this with collecting taxes? No, I think taxes expired, but then it's one of those things where we're still not collecting taxes even though it expired until next year. Unless we are actually still not collecting taxes and I just saw something that wasn't there. There we go, there's a bunch of cores. We're below 200% now. It's about 50% overextension we just lost. Alright, bring these guys over. That'll be close to 75,000 men over here now. I at least want 100,000, that's the minimum, really. Let's go ahead and add these provinces to the... Add those to the trade companies. Here are some troops. Get some war score. Because taking half their country doesn't matter. And just like that, they're gone. I'll bring those guys back and do another army group. That puts us over by not much, really. I can just delete one of these stacks. Actually, I built these stacks to send them over, but they're separated, so it's kind of annoying to get them together. So I'll probably just delete that stack then. Just move that stack over by Hindustan, I suppose. You don't want to give me these 2 provinces? 3 provinces, 2 provinces? Alright, 2 provinces. Just 2 provinces. Champa, yeah, no, that's fine. Maybe give me that province too. Maybe I could just take Put a fort here. And a fort here. Alright, they go for their capital. I'll figure it out. We'll fight this country for that province, because it's right there, so it's also for development, not that much. I definitely don't want to fight here in Batambang. I think a good strategy might be if I take these provinces, I build garrisons, and then I scorch earth them. Because then I think what would happen is the AI would put some troops in these provinces, and then they would also put troops in the provinces with forts. So they would siege both down simultaneously. And then that would give double attrition, and then I'd be able to fight on whichever province is the best to fight at that moment. Alright, let's send this expedition then to Eastern India. Alright, I just stack wipe them. Yeah, they can't walk from here to here. So if I put a fort here, if they're walking this way, I think they would have to they'd have to come over here before coming down here. I think I might want to put the fort here. I think I'll take those territories, and then I'll just determine the fort locations later. Alright, I just want that province for me. Thank you very much. Revoke your stuff, because I'm gonna... Well... Yeah, just revoke your stuff, sure. It's always good to remove cores. Pop a merchant in Malacca. Or Malacca. Alright, they would accept that. The only thing is I want to have this province, but that's a lot of aggressive expansion, so I'll just hold off taking that. Shouldn't be that much of a deal, of a big deal. And then I'll determine the fort situation. later. I'm thinking I might just put a fort there and a fort here. Because then this would be a good fort. Then this would be a fine fort. When I have to get rid of that. And that's negative 35, and this is negative 30, so those are decent provinces for forts. Add them to the trade companies, and then and that's it for that. Bring these troops over. And then I'll end this part here and pick up on the next part. So I'm going to build forts then, and then pretty soon we can fight. I have Humiliate Rival CB, Holy War CB, Colonialism CB, Trade Dispute CB. Alright, so I now have 4 CBs against them. And yeah, they want my provinces because they don't like me. Alright, well I'm going to pick this part up in the next part. I'm going to pick this series up in the next part. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.